Arlington is a city in the U.S. state of Texas. Located in Tarrant County, it forms part of the Mid-Cities region of the Dallas-Fort Worth-Arlington Metropolitan Statistical Area, and is a principal city of the metropolis and region. The city had a population of 394,266 in 2020, making it the second largest city in the county after Fort Worth. Arlington is the 50th most populous city in the United States, the 7th most populous city in the state of Texas, and the largest city in the state that is not a county seat. Arlington is home to the University of Texas at Arlington, a major urban research university, the Arlington Assembly Plant used by General Motors, the Nuclear Regulatory Commission Region 4, Texas Health Resources, Mensa International, and D.R. Horton. Additionally, Arlington hosts the Texas Rangers at Globe Life Field, the Dallas Cowboys at AT&T Stadium, the Dallas Wings at College Park Center, the International Bowling Campus, and the theme parks Six Flags Over Texas and Hurricane Harbor. European settlement in the Arlington area dates back at least to the 1840s. After the May 24, 1841 battle between Texas General Edward H. Tarrant and Native Americans of the Village Creek settlement, a trading post was established at Marrowbone Spring in present-day Arlington. The rich soil of the area attracted farmers, and several agriculture-related businesses were well established by the late 19th century. Arlington was founded in 1876 along the Texas and Pacific Railway. The city was named after General Robert E. Lee's Arlington House in Arlington County, Virginia. Arlington grew as a cotton ginning and farming center, and incorporated on April 21, 1884. The city could boast of water, electricity, natural gas, and telephone services by 1910, along with a public school system. From 1892 until 1951, a mineral well drilled exactly in the middle of downtown Arlington, Texas, was a key reason to visit the town. The water was part of the city's brand, also serving as a meeting point for everything from prohibition to the right of women to vote. The well has been paved over. Life in 1920s to 1930s Arlington was bustling with controversy and entertainment. In the early 1920s, a tea room known as Topo Hill Terrace opened up along the now-defunct Bankhead Highway to serve dinner and tea to guests traveling through Dallas and Fort Worth. Ownership changed in the late 1920s and shortly thereafter the facilities were secretly converted into casinos and a speakeasy. Known by historians as Vegas before Vegas, escape tunnels and secret rooms were constructed to hide the illegal gambling during police raids. However, the restaurant portion of the facility still existed as a legitimate business and a front. By 1925 the city's population was estimated at 3,031. Well under the population of Dallas and Fort Worth at the time. In 1929, a horse racing track called Arlington Downs was constructed by W.T. Wagoner close by to the speakeasy. Gambling was still illegal, but people were making bets regardless. Wagoner and his sons campaigned to make parimutuel betting legal, and in 1933 the state issued its first legal gambling permit to Arlington Downs. The track was immensely profitable at that point, making a daily average of $113,000 before inflation with a daily attendance average of 6,700 people. At the end of the 1937 season, the state legislature repealed their parimutuel gambling laws, and the Downs were sold to commercial developers. In the 1940s, the Arlington Downs was used as a rodeo and event venue. Topo Hill Terrace evaded the police until 1947. When famous Texas Ranger M.T. Lone Wolf Gonzalez caught the gambling operation in full swing and had the place shut down. The 1940s brought World War II to the forefront of the United States, and many families from around Texas moved to Arlington to find jobs. Before World War II, the city's population had grown to over 4,000. The war kick-started a manufacturing revolution in Texas. Arlington was between the biggest aerospace engineering hubs in Texas at the time, Dallas and Fort Worth. In 1956, the Topo Hill Terrace property was purchased by the Bible Baptist Seminary and converted into what is now Arlington Baptist University. The underground tunnels and original structures are still standing. In 1958, The Arlington Downs was completely destroyed by commercial developers. All that is left is an original concrete water trough and a Texas historical landmark marker placed. In 2016, large-scale industrialization began in 1954 with the arrival of a General Motors assembly plant. Automotive and aerospace development gave the city one of the nation's greatest population growth rates between 1950 and 1990. Arlington became one of the boom burbs, the extremely fast-growing suburbs of the post-World War II era. U.S. Census Bureau population figures for the city date the population boom: 7,692, 365,438 and almost 374,000 by 2011. Tom Vandergriff served as